If I asked you to name something dangerous, your mind probably jumps straight to snakes, sharks, or maybe skydiving without a parachute. But what if I told you that some of the most ordinary foods in your kitchen, things you might eat every single day, have the power to poison you, shut down your organs, or even kill you if you eat them the wrong way? Sounds wild, right? Food is supposed to keep us alive, not take us out. And yet, throughout history, countless people have learned the hard way that some meals come with a deadly catch. Today, we're diving into 15 foods that can turn from delicious to deadly if handled incorrectly. Some of these will probably shock you because they're sitting in your pantry right now, while others are exotic dishes so dangerous they're banned in some countries. Let's jump in, but fair warning, you might never look at your dinner plate the same way again. Number 1. Pufferfish, fugu. In Japan, eating fugu is seen as a luxury thrill. But the fish hides tetrodotoxin, one of the deadliest poisons on Earth, strong enough to kill you even in tiny amounts, with no antidote. Only specially trained chefs are allowed to prepare it, because one wrong cut means game over. People don't eat fugu for the taste, they eat it for the danger. But it's not the only fruit of nature that can turn against you. Next up, we head to the Caribbean, where even breakfast can become deadly. Number 2. Ackee fruit. Jamaica's national fruit looks harmless, but eat it before it ripens and you risk Jamaican vomiting sickness. The toxin inside, hypoglycin, can drop your blood sugar so low that it shuts your body down completely. Locals know the rule, only eat it when the pod opens naturally on the tree. Tourists who ignore this? Well, some don't live to regret it. And speaking of foods eaten worldwide, our next entry is a pantry staple for 500 million people, but only safe if treated just right. Number 3. Cassava. Cassava feeds millions, used to make everything from tapioca to flour. But raw, it's loaded with cyanide compounds. That's right, cyanide, the infamous poison. If you don't soak, dry, or cook it properly, you're basically spooning poison onto your plate. Whole communities have perfected safe preparation over centuries, but one mistake, and cassava can turn deadly. And believe it or not, something as innocent as the spice in your cookies can also betray you. Number 4. Nutmeg. Nutmeg might give you warm, cozy holiday vibes, but eat too much, and you'll end up with hallucinations, nausea, and a racing heart. Just 2 tablespoons can cause nutmeg poisoning, which has landed many curious experimenters in the hospital. Some people even tried using it as a drug centuries ago, only to suffer through terrifying side effects. But forget spices, what about beans? You'd think they're harmless, right? Think again. Number 5. Raw kidney beans. Beans are a protein powerhouse, but red kidney beans eaten raw or undercooked can unleash a toxin called phytohemagglutinin. It only takes 4 or 5 beans to make you violently sick. The cure? Boil them thoroughly, and they're perfectly safe. But skip that step, and your healthy chili turns into a food poisoning nightmare. And if beans can do that, wait until you hear how your everyday potatoes can betray you. Number 6. Potatoes. Potatoes seem safe, but when exposed to light, they develop a green tint from solanine, a natural toxin. Eat too many green or sprouting potatoes, and you're looking at nausea, confusion, and in extreme cases, death. During times of famine, desperate people ate spoiled potatoes and paid the price. So if your potatoes are glowing green, don't risk it. But don't worry, the next food proves it's not just roots, it's even hidden in leafy greens. Number 7. Rhubarb leaves. Rhubarb stalks make delicious pie, but the leaves? Packed with oxalic acid, which can cause seizures and kidney failure. In World War I, people ate rhubarb leaves to replace vegetables during shortages, and tragically, many didn't survive. If that sounds surprising, just wait, because the next food looks like a simple nut but hides a deadly twist. Number 8. Bitter almonds. Sweet almonds are safe, but bitter almonds? They're brimming with cyanide. Eating just a handful raw can kill a child, and even adults aren't safe. They're banned in many countries unless processed to remove toxins. The scary part? They look nearly identical to sweet almonds. And while we're on nuts, the next snack is so toxic raw that you've actually never eaten it uncooked in your life. Number 9. Cashews. Ever wonder why cashews are never truly raw? Because they contain urushiol, the same chemical in poison ivy. A bite of real raw cashew can leave you with rashes, stomach cramps, and worse. That's why all cashews sold as raw are actually steamed first. Turns out, You've been eating cooked cashews all along without even knowing. Now let's flip from nuts to fruit. The next one looks like a star but could shut down your kidneys. Number 10, starfruit. This tropical fruit dazzles with its star shape, but inside lurks a neurotoxin. Healthy people can usually filter it out, but for anyone with kidney problems, starfruit can trigger confusion, seizures, and even death. Even for the healthy, too much can overload your system. Looks can be deceiving, and with starfruit, beauty hides a deadly secret. And believe it or not, one of America's most beloved foods has also earned a spot on this deadly list. Number 11, hot dogs. Not toxic, but dangerous in another way, choking. Hot dogs are the leading cause of food-related choking deaths in children because of their size and shape. Doctors recommend cutting them into tiny pieces for kids, but many don't realize how risky they are. So yes, your ballpark snack comes with an unexpected hazard. But back in the plant world, there's a berry that people swear boosts immunity, yet raw, it can send you straight to the ER. Number 12, elderberries. Elderberries are famous in syrups and teas, but raw elderberries, their stems, and leaves contain cyanogenic toxins. Eat them unprocessed, and you'll face severe nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Proper cooking makes them safe, but skip the prep, and your natural cold remedy becomes a natural disaster. And speaking of nature, the next food is so deadly that even expert foragers sometimes don't live to tell the difference. Number 13, mushrooms. Mushrooms can be a delicious treat or a lethal trap. The death cap mushroom looks harmless but contains amatoxins that destroy your liver and kidneys. Just half a mushroom is enough to kill, and the scariest part? Symptoms take hours to appear, often when it's already too late. Even experts have made fatal mistakes in identifying them. But not all risks are wild, some hide in everyday jars of golden sweetness. Number 14, honey, unpasteurized. Honey seems innocent, but unpasteurized honey can contain grainotoxin, also known as mad honey. Too much can cause dizziness, weakness, and fainting. In ancient times, armies actually weaponized mad honey, leaving it for enemies to eat before ambushing them. And for infants, even regular honey can cause deadly botulism, which is why doctors warn against feeding it to babies under 1 year old. And now, the final twist, one you probably eat every day without realizing the hidden danger in its core. Number 15, apples, cherries, and peaches. Yes, even your everyday fruits have a dark side. Their seeds and pits contain cyanogenic compounds. A few swallowed whole won't harm you, but chew and eat enough, and cyanide is released. Luckily, most people don't snack on apple cores or peach pits. Still, it's chilling to think that inside such familiar fruits hides a hidden poison. And there you have it, 15 foods that prove dinner can be as dangerous as a minefield if you're not careful. From exotic fish to humble potatoes, nature is full of delicious flavors wrapped in dangerous secrets. So what's the lesson? Food isn't just about eating, it's about respecting what we put into our bodies. Every culture that eats these foods safely has built centuries of wisdom and preparation around them. The next time you bite into something ordinary, remember, sometimes the most dangerous things in life are the ones hiding in plain sight. If you found this video eye-opening, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more surprising facts that'll keep you curious and cautious. Until next time, stay safe, and maybe think twice before taking that next bite.